How can you do it? There are different levels of tzedakah. The lowest level of tzedakah is when the giver knows who the receiver is, and the receiver knows who the giver is. Both know who they are. You know who I am, and I know who you are. That's the lowest level of tzedakah. The highest level of tzedakah is when the giver doesn't know who he's giving to, and the receiver doesn't know where he got it from. Everyone's anonymous. So, if you have somebody that you trust, you tell them, listen, Rabbi or dear friend or whoever, here's $500, give it to some tzaddik that you know. Don't tell me who. Don't tell me who. Give it to one of your avrichim in Eretz Yisrael. Don't tell me who though. That's the highest level of tzedakah. Why? You're giving it to somebody to do it for you. Obviously has to get there somehow. You have to trust this person. You're giving it to them. He's giving it to the other person. The other person, oh, who gave it to me? Oh, he wants to stay anonymous. That's the highest level of tzedakah. The receiver doesn't know and the giver doesn't know. There are some times that you have that the receiver doesn't know, but the giver knows. So there's a famous story of Yosele, a tzaddik, a kamtzan. Very famous story that there was one guy, a rich guy named Yosele. And Yosele was very rich and was known as the cheapest person on earth. Anytime somebody would come to him, ask for tzedakah, they would regret the day they were born. He not only wouldn't give them any money, but he would embarrass them on the way out. Go, get out of here, you little beggar, nothing, you, go. So he was known among everybody. Everyone hated him. Kamtzan, cheap, stingy. He has so much money, he doesn't even want to give $5. One day, Yosele dies. Nobody showed up to his funeral. Why? It's Kamtzan. Didn't help anybody. Guy's Rockefeller bank account. Doesn't even want to give $5 to some poor person. Nobody showed up to his funeral except his immediate family, his wife, kids. Then, a week later, 500 people show up to the rabbi. 500 poor people show up to him, crying hysterical. What happened? Where did you guys come from? We live here. I live here. I'm the one that works at the butcher's place. I'm the one that works at the winery. I'm the one at this. I'm the one at that. Okay, and what happened? He goes, we need money. He goes, what, all of a sudden? He goes, no, not all of a sudden. We always needed money. He goes, so how did you all manage, all 500 families? How did you guys all manage? Don't know. This is every week, we went to the butcher and he gave us the money. Because where did he get the money from? We don't know. With the work, the money was there every week. For how long? 30 years. 30 years we're getting the money, same thing, all the time, is the money. Where's the money come from? We don't know. So the rabbi goes, he says, who gave you the money? No, Rabbi, I can't do it. I can't tell you. What do you mean you can't tell me? I'm the rabbi of the city. No, not allowed to tell you. Rabbi, I promise I'm not going to tell you. I command you to say it right now. You have a problem with 500 people that are homeless. I need to know what's going on. He says, listen, Rabbi, I made a promise 30 years ago to Yosele Kamtzan. Yosele Kamtzan every week would send me money. And he says, give this envelope to this guy that works at the winery. Give this envelope to this guy that works at the butcher. Give this envelope to this one. This guy came to my house this week. I kicked him out, but give him the money. He needs money, but I didn't want to give it to him. Give him all the money. He says, how did all of you survive all these years? Yosele Kamtzan, Yosele is stingy. He's the one that financed everybody. The rabbi started crying hysterical. How did we disrespect Yosele Tzaddik? How did we not show up to his funeral? How we all hated him and this. He started crying himself to sleep. That night, Yosele showed up to him in his dream. He said, Kvod Harav, please don't cry. Don't cry. You have to know, I did it on purpose because I heard from a shiur that this is the highest level of, one level, the highest level of tzedakah. I didn't have anybody that I could give it to. So, one person knew, but I knew who the people I wanted to give it to. They would come to my house, they need money, but I didn't want to give it to them. So, I would give it to him and he would give it to different people. But to make sure that I have the full mitzvah and I'm not getting any honor of it, I was a machmir. What did I do? I made sure that they embarrassed me on top of it. They would get mad at me. So they would never ever think, last place on earth, they would think it's me. But don't be sad, Rabbi. Don't be sad. Right now, you know who's my best friend? Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. I'm sitting here with them. The rabbi woke up the next day. He told his keilah about this dream. He says, Yoseleh akamtzan atzadik. That's what they wrote in his grave. Yoseleh akamtzan. He was a kamtzan. It's a cheap, stingy atzadik. And that's how you know the story. So that's it.